The strangest phone call I ever received came from a woman who lived just 3 houses away from me. Her name was Linda Brooks. She was the president of our neighborhood HOA, and she had a reputation for believing that the entire neighborhood belonged to her. Linda complained about everything. Grass that was half an inch too tall. Trash cans left outside for an extra hour. Cars parked slightly outside the lines. Even the color of people's mailboxes somehow became her business. Most of us simply ignored her. But one Saturday morning, Linda discovered something she considered much more serious. My gas station. I own a small family-run fuel station called Pine Ridge Fuel and Market, just outside Cedar Ridge Estates in Colorado. That morning, I was working behind the counter when Linda pulled her luxury SUV up to pump number 4. She walked inside carrying her oversized black handbag. She didn't say hello. She simply looked at me and said, "Pump 4. Fill it up." I smiled. "Sure, that'll be fine." Then she added, "And put it on my HOA account." I paused. "We don't have an HOA account." Her smile disappeared. She reminded me that she was the HOA president and that residents of Cedar Ridge Estates deserved special privileges. I politely explained that every customer paid the same price. Linda leaned across the counter. "You don't understand. I'm asking for a courtesy." I shook my head. "I'm sorry, Linda, but I can't give away gasoline." Her face turned red. She stared at me for several seconds before saying, "You're going to regret embarrassing me." Then she grabbed her handbag and stormed outside. I thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. A few minutes later, my phone rang. It was the police department. Linda had called the cops. Apparently, she told them that the owner of the gas station was refusing to cooperate with her and was causing a disturbance. I almost laughed. There was just one little detail Linda had forgotten. She had no idea who she was calling. Because I wasn't just the owner of Pine Ridge Fuel and Market. I was the police chief of Cedar Ridge. I'd spent 22 years in law enforcement. When the patrol car arrived, Officer Daniel Harris stepped out. He walked toward the gas station and looked through the front window. The second he saw me behind the counter, his expression changed. "Chief!" Linda rushed toward him. "Officer, thank goodness you're here. This man is refusing to cooperate." Daniel looked at Linda. Then he looked at me. "Chief!" Linda froze. Her eyes widened. She slowly turned toward me. "You're the police chief?" I smiled. "Good morning, Linda." For a few seconds, nobody said anything. Then Linda started talking again. She claimed the HOA gave her authority over businesses in the neighborhood. It didn't. She claimed residents were entitled to discounted fuel. They weren't. And then she made her biggest mistake. She accused me of abusing my position as police chief simply because I refused to give her free gasoline. Officer Harris remained completely professional. "Ma'am," he said, "the chief owns his business. He's allowed to charge the same lawful price to every customer." Linda didn't like that answer. "This isn't over," she shouted. Then she climbed into her SUV and drove away. I thought the situation was finally finished. But Linda wasn't ready to give up. The following Monday, she called an emergency HOA meeting, and this time, she came prepared with accusations. She told the homeowners that I was abusing my position. She claimed I had intimidated her. She even suggested that I should resign as police chief. I simply sat there and listened. Then I stood up. I told everyone that I wasn't there to argue with Linda. I was there to show them the facts. I had kept records. The police call. The security camera footage, the messages, everything. Then something unexpected happened. One homeowner stood up. He said Linda had once demanded free landscaping services from him. Another homeowner said she had threatened to report his business because he refused to give her a discount. Then another person spoke. And another. Suddenly, the meeting wasn't about me anymore. It was about Linda. Officer Harris then presented the official police call record from the gas station incident. The entire room went silent. Linda had called the police because a business owner refused to give her free gasoline. The HOA board president looked directly at her. "Is that true?" Linda didn't answer. She simply grabbed her black handbag. She stood up and said, "This neighborhood has become impossible." Then she walked out. 1 week later, The HOA held a new election, and Linda lost, not by a few votes. She lost by a landslide. For the first time in years, the homeowners had chosen someone who actually wanted to serve the community instead of control it. As for me, I kept running Pine Ridge Fuel and Market, and every morning I still saw the same sign hanging above the pumps. Everyone pays the same price. Linda never got her free gasoline. And honestly, that was never really the point. The point was that no title, no position, and no HOA badge gives someone a right to treat other people as if they're above the rules. Because rules should apply equally to everyone. And sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say to a neighborhood Karen is simply,